Hey folks, today we're doing everything a little bit different. Today's topic is 10 really great Christian metal worship songs that are sort of a top 10, not quite, because I think there's plenty more that could be listed that are great. And I will be putting together a playlist with these songs plus a few other songs by these artists in the description. So let's start it off. We're not really doing numbers because it's not really in a particular order. But first off, we've got Vital Extrication by Abated Massive Flesh. This is the most extreme and out there song. You'll need a lyric sheet, but it's got some really powerful lyrics in it. So it's like a brutal death metal song, so go check it out. That sounds like your thing. So next up, we've got The Risen King by Meteor Maker. It's like a gospel hardcore song, and the lyrics are great about how Jesus is risen and victorious, and it's got a really great sing-along ending. The next song is called Reanimate by Disciple. It's kind of like a really heavy rock song with a bunch of screaming, and it's about... Folks, this is me editing. The wind wrecked the audio for that bit, but what I was saying was that this song is really about how Jesus took onto himself everything that would make people want to call you a bastard, and really just like became everything that he abhorred. Basically, that's kind of what the song says and it's about. Next up, we've got How Great Thou Art by Becoming the Archetype. They took a really rich hymn and turned it into a death metal song, and I don't think anything else needs said. It is just bang on. Next up, we've got a song called God Is My Home by Living Sacrifice. Really great song, just it's kind of what the name says. It's about how our home is in God, and for me, having moved from Canada to Scotland at the age of 10, this song has been really helpful for me. Next up, we've got My Resting Place by War of Ages. This song is about kind of like the struggle of life and just finding rest at God's feet. Just check it out. Check all these songs out. Next up, we have From Zion by Forte. Now this song is about how everything is at Jesus's feet, kind of, and he's above all, and it's just such a great worship song. Forte has written so many great worship songs, but this for me is one of my favorites.
More of the video got ruined by the wind, but the song was Extol by Extol, and that song is just listing so many great things about God, and you can use that song to extol him yourself.
I know I said this wasn't in any particular order, but these two kind of are the top two for me. In 2, we've got Tithemi by Sleeping Giant. It's just perfect. Man, just listen to it if you have not heard it. And in number 1, we've got Final Adam by Crucify the Flesh. This song declares so much truth about Jesus, and that is why I put it in the number 1 spot. Thank you folks for watching. I hope you found some really great worship songs. You might notice the audio changed, and that's because this snapped off of where it's supposed to be near the end. So I'm having to hold it close to myself, and that means it's probably quite a bit clearer now. Same announcements as normal, except we've got a worship playlist now too in the description. So there's my playlist. It's just general metal songs that are great. Pretty much all of them are Christian metal songs, and then we've got my podcast too, and once we hit 200 subscribers, I'll be giving away a CD copy of Immortal by Forte. So subscribe, and thank you folks so much for watching.